recently I've watched some videos and learned about some Canadian retailers like Canadian Tire, No Frills. I hadn't actually really known too much about those companies, but I had heard of them. Today I'm going to be looking at something I've never actually even heard of before it was recommended. It's called Loblaws. Now I googled it and it looks like this is actually the retailer or supermarket, I believe, with the most outlets of any other supermarket. Is that true? Have you been to a Loblaws? Is it really that common or popular? This one that someone sent to me is actually, it says here the iconic Maple Leaf Gardens hockey arena, now a Loblaws. So I don't know if this is like an old stadium, old arena that's been turned into a supermarket, or if it's like the current Maple Leaf Stadium that's got a Loblaws attached. So tell me more about that. Interesting that if it's like taking over an old arena, that's quite an interesting concept as well. But let's watch this and we can see the supermarket itself. Okay, so this is just outside on the streets.
And here we are.
Joe Fresh. Okay. Came in already. It's looking actually very different to any other supermarket I've seen. It looks actually quite trendy, quite fashionable. I love the logo here, the neon lights, even just the tiling and things like that. This actually looks a bit more premium. I don't know if Loblaws is like a premium retailer, premium supermarket. This one looks actually really like a nice environment actually. Got a lot of like freshly cooked food over there. Whoa, a lot of flowers.
And we're inside.
It looks so nice.
See, those are all seats from the actual arena that they've turned into a giant maple leaf.
That is so. Yeah, as I said, I'm taking it. This is inside what used to be the stadium, what used to be the arena. I mean, that's pretty cool in itself that it's an indoor arena. Is that the same for all hockey teams? I guess it probably is, thinking about the stadiums now. But here we can even see we've got the blue and white of the Maple Leafs. So I guess this used to be like maybe some stairway up to wherever you'd be sitting. Great idea to like hold on to some of the seats there. And they look quite nice seats actually as well, cushioned. I don't need to look too much into detail, but they do look like nice seats. But the fact that they've changed it into a Maple Leaf, the logo of the Toronto Maple Leafs, of course, it's just such a great idea. It's very fashionable. I love all this exposed brickwork and how they've kept the old colour and as much of the old walls here as possible, I guess.
That's kind of cool.
Really interesting.
Lots of those seats were well used over many decades, I'm sure.
Yeah, again, even, sorry I keep stopping, but just the look of this place, I've really never seen a supermarket like it. It's really really modern compared to a lot of other supermarkets. Definitely go UK. Everywhere's just your standard, very bright supermarket, the white lights, standard aisles and furnishings and things. This is great, even just like things like these little lights, these down lights here being black, and just the colouring and stuff.
As you can see, this is a ginormous grocery store. Might be the biggest, fanciest grocery store in the downtown core.
A lot of fresh food here as well.
And they got the music playing, the Christmas music, so I'm going to try and talk over it as much as possible. I kind of forgot about that.
Whoa, this place is really cool, man. I feel like if I lived in Toronto, I'd probably shop in a place like this, dependent on the price actually. Maybe I'll be more towards No Frills, but maybe this one time to splurge a little bit. But with regards to all the produce and things, is there any supermarket that's known to have better produce than any other supermarket? This one, looking at the look of the place, I'm going to guess is good produce. Is that reflected in the price? All the produce and things, is that all Canadian produce? Do you produce more of your own food and produce and stuff as opposed to importing it?
Forgot about that. You cannot escape the music anywhere you go.
Look at that bakery as
Anywhere you go.
Butcher.
Try and get away from these speakers. we'll just do a very quick tour through here.
Looks like a huge place again.
Got all kinds of good stuff in here. This is a kind of a pricier grocery store, but there's always sales on, so I rarely ever have to buy anything at full price here. There's always something I need that's on sale. And there's one cool thing I wanted to point out, if I can find it. They have a red dot that shows where center ice used to be. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it or not.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
It's usually right in the center here somewhere. I'm just going to continuously talk over this music. Might be a bit annoying, but hey, you know, what else can I do? So
this is where the action used to happen for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tell me if you're a Maple Leafs fan, what do you think about this? How do you find it? That I don't know how long that stadium was there for, but I'm sure there's a lot of history in it. How do you feel that you can now walk in there, but that it's a supermarket? That might be interesting.
Center ice, where are you? Here we go. There.
Nice.
That is center ice. That's where they drop the puck. That's where the Maple Leafs dropped the puck, and that's probably where the stage was set up for when the Beatles played here.
Whoa, okay.
And Elvis Presley, and The Who, and Led Zeppelin, and Jimi Hendrix, and every other big act you can think of from the rock era. So now...
Yeah, so I didn't know that actually. I guess it makes sense that obviously a lot of sports stadiums are used for concerts and other types of entertainment and events as well. I hadn't really considered a hockey stadium, but I'm sure the acoustics must have been nice. If it's indoor, must have been pretty cool. A cool place for a gig. But again, it just shows you the amount of history that must have been in here. Not just the hockey for an iconic team like the Maple Leafs, but having some icons of music playing there as well. Now you can buy your toilet paper pretty much in the same place. It's kind of interesting, yeah, as I said.
I'll start making my way over to my frozen food section. So I'm going to get myself some pizzas. That's right. Thumpity thump thump, Frosty, here we go. So here we are.
Even these fridges look very fancy for me.
I think I'm going to end the video here because I'm actually going to start shopping now. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little walk to Maple Leaf Gardens, which is now a Loblaws grocery store.
Loblaws.
If you did, please by all means, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends and your family. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I've been posting daily lately, but I'll be sure to post at the very least every other day. And be sure to always check back because I will continue. And now it's time to get some veggie pizzas.
I'd love to see more like the Canadian products or different things you have in the Canadian supermarkets. I don't really know too much of them, but that was really cool. Like, I didn't expect that. Obviously, I just wanted to see like another supermarket retailer or like retail outlet in Canada and see how it compares to others I've seen or others I've experienced in different countries. It's definitely one of the best looking supermarkets I've ever seen. But this one specifically was interesting to hear some of the history, what it was before. I'm sure a lot of people who live in Toronto have probably been in that arena before. Have you been in the Loblaws now? Tell me what you think about this one. Thanks.